So apparently this is what it's like to have enemies. Hey guys, welcome back to the DrCliffAuD vlog. This is vlog number 229, and today I want to talk to you guys about me actually making enemies inside of the hearing care profession and how that is kind of playing out. But before I do, if you could do me a huge favor, click the like button, really helps out the channel. And if you are not yet subscribed to the channel with notifications turned on, go ahead and do that as well. It is greatly appreciated. So here's the deal. Over the course of the past, 7+ years at this point, which is as long as I've been creating content, I've been sharing information with individuals with hearing loss about the importance of best practice audiologic care, the importance of hearing care professionals, the importance of not being taken advantage of, and if you're going to certain clinics that are not doing things the right way, that you should be changing it up and going to clinics that are doing things the right way. But of course, not only does that endear me to a large percentage of the hearing loss community, individuals with hearing loss, it doesn't necessarily have the same type of response inside of the hearing care profession. And my whole reason for starting the YouTube channel is that I was just kind of, upset with the quality of care that people were getting out there inside of the hearing loss world, right? Like, people have hearing loss, there's certain things that we should be doing to treat their hearing loss the best way it can possibly be treated, and yet hearing care professionals still are not doing those things. And so that is really what prompted me to even turn on the camera and hit the record button, right? But the thing is that there's been a large group of hearing care professionals who have completely gotten behind the message. In fact, the Hearing Up provider network, both here in the United States and internationally now, in Australia in particular, a lot of hearing care professionals have jumped on the wagon of support for this messaging of best practice audiologic care. And to be honest, it's all the people who are like, yes, this is an important thing that we should be doing, and they have been doing for quite some time already, and now they're just getting credit for it because of the platform that I have here on YouTube. However, not everybody is super happy with this line of messaging. And as you can expect, if you're a clinic or a clinic owner that does not follow comprehensive best practices for whatever reason that you have, you clearly would not like my opinion out there in a very public format saying that you shouldn't go to a clinic that doesn't follow best practices. Now, I don't know if that has anything to do with what I'm about to share with you guys today, but I have a feeling that that might be part of it. The other side of it could be is that some people just don't like someone like me being out there in a public format. They think of me as being arrogant, as being elitist, or whatever the case may be. Even if they don't know me, they have their opinions about me and what I'm doing. And since I'm putting myself out there, of course there's going to be people who try to knock me down from the platform. So honestly, the first couple of years of creating content, that kind of bothered me, because I'm like, listen, I'm really trying to help individuals with hearing loss understand the value that our profession has, as long as we're doing the right thing by our patients. But not everybody, of course, feels the same way. And as time has gone on, with me taking a lot of arrows from the profession, and not just audiology, but hearing instrument specialists as well, it has kind of gotten to a point where, like, I just don't care anymore. Like, I do care about the opinion of the profession because I want to be an advocate for the profession, but I don't care about people who don't truly know me and still want to say negative things about me. So what's prompting this particular video? Well, the thing that's prompting this video is that my clinic, Applied Hearing Solutions, right here in Phoenix, Arizona, received a 1-star rating from, get this, another audiology clinic. And Evergreen Audiology Clinic is who actually left the review. Now, I have no clue who Evergreen Audiology Clinic is, or what it is, right? So of course I Googled and I tried to find, like, is this a particular place? It's definitely not here in Phoenix, because who would name their clinic, Evergreen Audiology Clinic here in Phoenix? But apparently it's a clinic up in the Pacific Northwest. I do not personally know the clinic owner, and I'm not going to share any, additional insight into any of my research into the clinic owner or this particular clinic, because I've reached out multiple different ways. I've tried calling the clinic, and I've tried sending a messenger message to the clinic owner without any type of response. I've also been made aware that my friend Dr. Scott Frink, who runs one of the audiology pages on on Facebook, which is basically a group page of different hearing care professionals, not just audiologists, but they all get into this forum and they all, complain and they, ask questions and all that stuff. Someone had posted something explicitly negative about me, and Chris had to pull it down because it was so bad, because it was just a personal attack on me. And he also had to ban the person from the group. And it turns out that the person that did this was the clinic owner of Evergreen Audiology Clinic, which is just kind of strange. And it's really strange because I have no idea why this person does not like me. And I have no idea how this person could be so unintelligent to actually use their clinic name in the Google review. It makes no sense to me. So I had to actually send this off to my lawyer because I think that there might be some legal ramifications that actually come from this. Clearly, I don't want to go that route, but if I'm unable to actually remove down this negative review, this 1-star review essentially of my clinic from someone who has never been into my clinic, to my knowledge at all, then I might have to get legal involved here. I've had to do this before. I've been sent cease and desist letters for my opinion videos on hearing aid products that I believe to be a scam for individuals with hearing loss. And so I've spent a considerable amount of money defending my opinion and my positions here. Fortunately, no lawsuits have come from any of these because I have some really good freaking lawyers out here in Phoenix, Arizona. But I'm just, it's really kind of starting to, my platform here has the potential to get negative, exposure inside of the profession and from consumers onto my YouTube channel or onto my clinic out here, right? Which is unfortunate because my clinic isn't just for me, it's for all of our patients, it's for other providers, it's from all the staff that we have inside of my clinic that try to do the best job that we possibly can. We are always striving to get better. Clearly, we're not perfect, no one's perfect, but the striving for perfection is what we go for on a daily basis. And to get a 1-star review from another professional, I use that term loosely, but from another hearing care professional, and then for them to go as far as to use their actual clinic name on that just blows my mind. And you know what? That lets me know that I'm doing the right thing. It lets me know that the information that I'm sharing is having such a big impact out there in the world of hearing care that the providers who are not doing things most likely the right way are the ones who are taking offense to it, and they feel inclined not just to attack me personally, but to attack me professionally with my clinic that is not my YouTube channel, right? That's a completely separate thing. So I've actually had a couple of other hearing care professionals kind of defend me with that. Obviously, Dr. Scott Frink has gone on and removed this individual from that forum, from that provider group. But I've also had other hearing care professionals go onto my clinic website and my clinic Google listing and leave a 5-star review and explain why they believe that we deserve a 5-star review. So I guess it can go both ways. Providers can either support other providers who are doing things well, or they can try to tear them down because they feel somewhat affected negatively by the information that I'm sharing here on the YouTube channel. I will just say this, all of the information that I share here on the YouTube channel, yes, while there's opinion built into it, it's all based around research and data, right? So I'm not going to tell people to go and do something if I don't have something to support that from a research standpoint or from a direct clinical experience standpoint. So am I upset by all of this? Not really. Like I said, it lets me know that I'm actually headed in the right thing, in the right direction, because if you're just kind of following the status quo, you're probably not pushing the envelope to make things better. So I'm totally comfortable with taking the position of kind of like so to speak, is weird to say, but a leader in the profession who's willing to take some hits in order to move the profession forward in benefit of individuals with hearing loss. So I'd really like to know what you guys think. What should I do about this 1-star review? Should I just ask you guys to go and leave a bunch of 5-star reviews to kind of drown out the 1-stars that are coming in from other hearing aid clinics? Or should I just try to submit on Google to get them to take it down? Should I reach out to my lawyer and actually take legal action action against these different people and places that are trying to defame me or discredit the clinic? I don't know. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section. Of course, I'll keep you guys up to speed on this situation if anything happens. But as always, guys, I'll see you next week.